Welcome to SRI New Home Showcase. My name is Ainsley and today we are here at a hidden gem, the first ever Pullman Residences in Singapore. It is freehold, it is in District 11 and is only brought to you by EL Developments. It's time to go find our managing partner, Ken Loh, to tell us a little bit more about Pullman. So here we are. We want to find out a little bit more about the developer EL Developments. Ken, share with us a little bit more about the developer.
So EL Developments first started off as a business unit as Singapore's leading builders,
Okay.
Ivan Lim and Co.
Sure.
Before its inception as a separate company in 2007. So the company has developed more than 3,000 homes in Singapore, including Illuminaire at Devonshire, Park Centennial in Kampong Java Road, Symphony Suites in Yishun and Park Rivera in West Coast Vale. So come late of this year, the company will also usher its first hotel development, the first Pullman Hotel in Singapore, which will be located at Hill Street. This is going to be managed by Accor. This 10-story business hotel comprises of 350 rooms with outstanding facilities. And as you know, EL Development is a reputable developer that has won many awards that is showcased in the show flat here as well.
So as Ken mentioned earlier, there's going to be a brand new hotel at Hill Street. I'm just wondering how is this development going to be linked to that hotel brand?
So Pullman itself is actually an upscale French multinational hotel brand with presence of more than 130 properties worldwide. And they are actually part of the Accor group.
Sure.
So Accor is actually a worldwide augmented hospitality group offering unique and meaningful experiences in 4,800 hotels, resorts and residences across 100 countries for more than 50 years. So they carry brands such as your Banyan Tree, your Fairmont, your Sofitel, Swiss Hotel, your Novotel, Mercure, and many other brands. So that is how Pullman Residences come about with the name that is linked to the brand of the hotel.
So you mentioned about Pullman and of course Accor coming together. What kind of benefits does it bring to our residents here in future?
So I think living in a branded residences is already very rare in Singapore. I think we only probably have about a handful of them that provide this linkage to hotel brands. So living in Pullman Residences as a resident, you will get to enjoy a lifestyle like you are living in a hotel. You'll be treated like a king, that you'll enjoy services such as their concierge services, their housekeeping services, even the club lounge ambassadors will be greeting you within the residence itself.
So these three already sounds really amazing. Are there any other things that I can expect if I'm going to buy Pullman Residences?
So I mean, even for more personalized services on your daily needs such as your housekeeping, your laundry,
Right.
you can actually leave the chores to them at a minimum fee. Right, so it's almost living in a hotel on a daily basis as your own home. So Accor is also offering residents in Pullman a 3-year membership of a diamond status.
Nice.
So they'll all be treated like VIPs as they travel around all the Accor hotels.
Very nice.
They actually have benefits such as very good discount rates of up to 20% for more than 4,000 hotels worldwide.
Nice.
You will be able to enjoy perks like the early check-in, late checkout, free room upgrades if it's available. And many other good benefits such as even complimentary breakfast in some of the APAC hotels.
Now I think this is super apt, right? Because with all the travel restrictions lifting up right now, this is super apt. I can't wait to go traveling, right?
Yes, I think this is perfect time for people to come into Pullman to enjoy this.
Fantastic. Alright, so it's time to find out where Pullman is exactly located. Ken, share with us a little bit more.
So Pullman is located in the heart of District 11. I would say that it is also sitting very near to the fringe of District 9 itself. What is most important and a key point is that we are freehold, but we are just within 2 minutes walk away from Newton MRT station and a very short stroll away from your Newton Food Centre.
Alright, so it seems like we're very close to the Newton Circus, the little roundabout.
Right.
Right.
And this roundabout we are shielded away from the hustle and bustle of the roundabout. But yet at the same time, this roundabout, I will always call it as the heart of the core central region because it brings you to all 4 different directions.
Oh yeah?
So it's very convenient as residents drive out of Pullman itself. Down towards the western area, if you are on the roundabout towards the western area, you're travelling down Bukit Timah Road. And that is where the most prestigious education belt in Singapore is, with all the good schools that line up along the way. And you also have direct access all the way to Singapore Botanical Gardens. As we travel down towards the northern side along Newton Road, That's where you will head within a very few minutes towards your upcoming largest health city in Singapore, which is a Novena Health
City.
Yes.
Right, okay.
And there's a lot of potential and development that's coming up in the area. They haven't finished their construction as of now, but I think there will be a huge potential coming up, and there's a very huge pool of tenants and potential buyers that may come from there as well. And as we travel down towards the eastern side, along the other part of Bukit Timah Road, you will then reach out to your north-south corridor, which is an upcoming expressway that is adjacent, parallel to CTE, which will elevate some of the gem in the future, and bring people all the way up north, down south. It's a very short drive away from us. I think it's probably about 1-2 minutes. So in future, the residents have a choice between your CTE or the north-south corridor. And if you continue to drive down this part of Bukit Timah Road, you will then end off, you will be able to reach to where you will have our Rochelle Ophir corridor and where the Kallang Basin in, and that's another huge development that the government is going to come to build up. And of course, lastly, as we travel down towards the southern side, that is where you travel along Scotts Road. And as you travel along Scotts Road, I think it needs no further introduction. We will then reach to our world-renowned shopping belt, the Orchard Road area. And more importantly, as we know in the master plan in 2019, the government has already stated rejuvenation plans to transform the entire Orchard area, other than just being shopping area, to be a bit more inclusive and to have different themes. So this entire rejuvenation will actually spruce up the whole place. So living here allows you to have a lot of development, good amenities and schools.
Yeah. So now, Ken, just now you briefly mentioned about the whole education belt along Bukit Timah, right? I want you to tell us a little bit more about which other schools that are within 1 kilometer.
So we are within 1 kilometer to ACS Junior, ACS Primary, and SGI Junior.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, so three of the
good schools.
Yeah, three of the top boys schools that everybody is so highly sought after. And especially with the latest MOE revision in their rulings, we have seen in the recent few months there's a very huge spike of demand for developments that are within 1 kilometer to good schools, because I think now even the alumni would need to be within 1 kilometer to increase their chances to bring their kids to school. Yep.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, seems like this is a very, very good location. It's a good project with good amenities, and of course, you know, we're super close to the so much of potential that's happening. We've got the once again the Novena Health City, we've got
North-South
corridor, we have
Orchard
Road rejuvenation, the Orchard Road shopping belt. So much of good stuff happening around here, and of course, this is where Pullman Residences is at.
Yeah.
It's time for us to go check out the model right now. So we want to see the whole building, the facade. How does it look like? Ken, show me around.
Let's go.
And so we're standing right here at the model, and I cannot help but notice that this whole grand drop-off looks super grand, and it feels like you're actually literally entering into a hotel.
Yes, so what EL Development has done is to bring in the signature drop-off area of all Pullman resorts and hotels.
Okay.
Right, so it's a way to celebrate entrance when your guests or even yourself when you're reaching home, you get greeted with such a luxurious drop-off area and it feels like entering into a hotel.
And Ken, I'm particularly impressed about the facade, the color of the facade. Being Gen Y, that totally impresses me. I love black stuff and all that. Tell us a little bit more.
I love black stuff until I got married as well. So my wife stopped me from loving black stuff. But what we can see here, even the facade of the building follows the style and the theme of how Pullman hotels are.
Right.
So it is a modern luxe feel with dark theme, with grey. They're using a lot of grey. And what is more impressive if you can see how they have elevated the entire building upwards.
Right.
So it gives you a very grand, majestic feeling as you enter inside because they have lifted the building 17 meters above the street level.
Right, so how many floors is literally our second level?
So our second level is almost as high as your typical 6 stories high.
Okay.
Right, and so that is how this entire building will look majestic, look luxurious, and it fits the location that it's in.
Right.
I can already imagine when this is fully constructed, as I come home or even when friends and family come and visit, they will see how grand this entire thing is. We have always liked how tall columns and how buildings are lifted up.
Yep. So Ken, I'm getting a bit excited about the amount of unit types that are here. What kind of unit types are we looking at? Do share.
Okay, so we are sitting on a very regular piece of plot that is close to 100,000 square feet of land.
Okay.
We have a total of 340 units ranging from 1 to 4 bedrooms.
Oh, right.
And it's only sitting on one block itself. So it's a very clean design like how you see in hotels.
Right.
One more important thing before I forget is that if you can see this entire sheltered walkway as you come out of the Pullman residence, if you come out of it, you turn left, this sheltered walkway will link all the way to the Newton MRT station.
Right, so it's fully sheltered.
Fully sheltered. So rain or shine, you can reach the MRT station, which is just a short stroll of 250 meters away.
Very nice.
2 minutes walk.
Very nice. Okay,
Right.
so now talking about facilities, is this a full facilities kind of condo? Because I understand Bukit Timah, not many full facilities condos, is that right?
So what is clever in this design is that from the front, it
Yes.
looks like a hotel,
Yes,
right?
yes, I can
And
tell.
from the back, that's
Yep.
where your full condo facilities will come about.
Right. Full.
And
Okay.
you have actually a tennis court,
Right.
which is rare for condos in District 9, 10, 11 because
Sure.
of the smaller land plots. And it doubles up as a half basketball court, which you don't even find nowadays.
Sure.
And what is luxurious is that the facilities with the 50 meters lap pool, some of the water features, they are all located 17 meters above ground on the second level. So when you are enjoying, you're exercising in the gym and everything, you are on elevated ground and you don't get the hustle and bustle from the ground level.
Very nice. Okay, I also noticed one last thing. The landscaping is rather different from the usual projects. I see so many trees. What kind of trees are they?
You know I'm a fan of landscaping.
Yes.
And I really like how they have lined up this entire development with mahogany trees.
Oh.
And the reason why they have done it is because EL Development wanted to bring back the history of Danyan Road.
Right.
So we are located along Danyan Road.
Yes,
and
yes,
in
yes.
the past, many years back, Danyan Road is lined up with these mahogany trees.
Right.
Right, and they're majestic, they look very grand. So what the developer has done is to line up the entire perimeter, including the driveway, with all these trees to give you even a more grand entrance than a normal development itself.
Wow, so Pullman itself has got a little bit of heritage going on in there as well.
Yes, so it's modern plus a
Plus
bit
with
of the
heritage.
history character.
Very nice,
Right.
I like it. So we're here in one of the two show units at Pullman, and of course this is a 2-bedroom penthouse, 667 square feet, and you know, it really reminds me of living in a hotel, right? I mean, the whole color scheme and all that. So Ken, share with us a little bit more about this lovely 2-bedroom penthouse.
So of course, being under the Pullman brand, the hotel brand, they have also followed the image of how Pullman hotels
Yep.
look like.
Surely,
right?
yeah.
So the idea has done a fantastic job that is aligned with the image of Pullman. But of course, the actual unit will come with your white wall finishes and stuff.
Okay.
So it's free for our buyers and residents to choose whatever design they want.
Yep.
But what I like about this 2-bedroom, it is different from a lot of typical 2-bedrooms because I like how the space of this entire 2-bedroom looks, how spacious it is, especially the walkway from the door all the way to the living area. And I like how they have separated the washing area away from the cooking area. So there's a very nice segregation with the different storages and cabinetries as you walk towards the living area.
Now this is really amazing because it really feels like you're living in a hotel within a condo development, and you know, it's really luxurious, right?
On top of that, we have already mentioned you get to enjoy the services of a hotel.
And all the membership stuff and all the
Yes.
good stuff, right?
Yep.
Fantastic. Well, Ken, I must say I'm really impressed. Earlier on in the 2-bedroom penthouse, I really felt it was very luxe, right?
Yes.
And here in a 4-bedroom penthouse, it feels even more luxe. 1378 square feet,
Right.
high ceiling. Ken, share with us a little bit more.
So as you know that the 2 show units depicts the penthouse level of Pullman Residence. So you can see actually over here we have a ceiling height of 4 meters.
Okay,
on
what's the
both.
usual?
The usual is 2.875.
Okay.
Right, so it's already higher than normal, but the 4 meters give you a very grand feeling.
Sure.
And this 4-bedroom penthouse, one very luxurious feel about the whole thing is the private lift lobby. So as your guests enter, they will be greeted in a private lift lobby area before they enter into this unit. And as you can see, how they have nicely segregated both the dining and living area, and this kind of layout allows a lot of natural light to come in. And I like how seamlessly they have done the circulation of your living dining area together with the dry kitchen area.
Okay.
So the dry kitchen area allows you to entertain your guests, your family, your friends, even in the morning before you head out to work, before you head out to school.
Yep.
You can have your breakfast over there.
Okay.
And what is even neater is that they have tucked away the wet kitchen area where the messy cooking and everything
All the
will be.
dirty stuff is
Yes,
all kept
where your
inside.
zi cha and everything is all kept at the
Right.
back. Right, so it's actually tucked very nicely outside where your guests and family, when they come in, they only see a very nice circulation for
Sure.
entertainment.
So Ken, I'm just wondering if I've got a buyer that is looking for bigger than 1378 square feet, like this 4-bedroom, right? Do Pullman do something like that?
So I think EL Development has actually come up with something very, very creative.
Sure.
They understand that buyers in this upmarket area, in your D9, 10, 11, they are always looking for large floor plates, single floor plate. So what they have creatively done is they have taken out 2 units on all 4 corners of the building itself, and they allow clients to amalgamate the 2 units if they want to have a larger floor plate.
Sure.
So I think this is very rare in the market. It gives a lot of flexibility of choices for buyers to come in to choose a bigger floor plate or a smaller floor plate. Right. So as you can see, we saw the 2-bedroom and the 4-bedroom penthouse. This is actually an exact depiction of how the amalgamation will happen. So if you can imagine what you have seen in a 2-bedroom, the wall at the living area.
Correct.
And linking towards the wall of this master, junior master.
Basically putting it both together.
Yes, and then they'll break the wall down, it will form a very nice floor plate, as you can see from the floor plan that we are showing you.
So we're a total of like 6 bedrooms we're looking at?
Yes.
So if you're looking for a big floor plate within the core central region of Singapore, then Pullman Residences is one of your choices right here. So I think now at the end of the show flat tour that we're doing right here today, I want to find out a little bit more about the pricing. What can our viewers expect?
So we are actually priced very attractively from about 2,007 plus per square foot for a freehold development in the heart of District 11.
Sure.
And our average pricing ranges from about 2,008 to 2,900 plus per square foot.
Okay. 2008, 2009, is it considered expensive? Is it considered attractive?
No, I think for a freehold development, the prices are in a very sweet spot. It's very attractive because, like I mentioned in previous videos, that developments, upcoming launches in your OCR and RCR will potentially all be above 2,000 per square foot, and most of them are leasehold. Right, so this being in the heart of District 11, being a freehold development, and it being branded residence, where you get to enjoy the hotel concierge services and all the goodness about living in a hotel, together with your close proximity to the MRT station, which usual terms always we see those developments that are near MRT stations are always leasehold. And this being freehold, 2 minutes to MRT station, and being near to the circus where you have a strategic location to travel to all parts of Singapore, key locations, within a kilometers to good schools. Right. And of course, I think there are a few exit points for any of the clients who are either investors or even homestayers. There are a few upcoming potentials around the area that will not leave this development and this area to be on a flat line. So, we have your Novena Health City, we have your North-South Corridor, and we also have the rejuvenation of Orchard. So all these things will allow different stages of exit point if the clients want to. And I think most importantly, with such a good location and the proximity to MRT, the rentability will be strong throughout the years of you owning Pullman Residences.
So we've now come to the end of our Pullman Show Flat Tour for each and every one of you. Now this has been proudly brought to you by EcoProp, and of course EcoProp, we need Ken to share with us a little bit more about EcoProp.
So EcoProp is a new app that you can download from Play Store and App Store. It is actually an app that consolidates all the new launches information in Singapore. Right, so it's a one-stop solution. So EcoProp is something that you can download where home search is made easy.
Fantastic. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that was SRI New Home Showcase. If you would like to come on by to visit Pullman, please do get in touch with your favorite SRI salesperson, and they'll be more than happy to show you around. Of course, my name is Ainsley.
I'm Ken.
And of course, we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.